Okay, question 9. Y equal to x squared. We had 2y plus 6 equal to 2 times x plus 3. If x comma y is a solution of the system equation above, and x is greater than 0, what is the value of xy? Okay, so we have a system equation, but this one, we do have a quadratic here, so y equal to x squared. Okay, but what we can do first is we can start with a substitution here. Since we know y is x squared, we can go ahead and take the x squared and plug in where y is into the second equation. All right, since we have y equal to something, we can just go ahead and do a substitution. That'll probably be the best starting point here. Okay, so we're starting with the second equation now will be 2, instead of y, we'll say that's 2x squared. We're substituting x squared for y. And then we get 2x squared plus 6 equal to 2 times x plus 3. All right, so now this equation, we just have x in it, so we can go ahead and solve for x from here. And this will be a quadratic equation, so we do have to multiply things out, and then we had to move everything to the same side and set it equal to 0. Okay, and then we had to try to factor from there. Okay. So this one we can't really plug in the answers and try because the answer choices represent x times y. So it's not just the x value. So it'd be kind of hard to plug in and try. So we do have to solve it algebraically from here. So let's go ahead and distribute the 2 over. Okay, on the right side, we get 2x squared plus 6 equal to 2x plus 6. And for this one, it just happened to, we can actually cancel out the 6 on both sides. That would make it a little bit easier, right? So get 2x squared equal to 2x. Okay. And then it just happened they both have 2 in front. So let's just go ahead and divide by 2 in front of both here. So we can cancel out the 2. We get x squared equal to x. And we have x squared equal to x. Once we have that, we can go ahead and solve for x. But remember, it's still a quadratic. We have to set the equal to 0 first, so we can move everything over to one side. So do minus x on both sides. Here we get on the left side is x squared minus x equal to 0. And from here we can factor this. Okay, so this is a binomial, so you only have 2 terms. So to check each one and see what is a common factor for the 2 terms. So we can pull out an x from both of these. Okay, so pull out x, and we get just x minus 1 after we pull out the x. Okay, so x squared, factor out x, we have x left. And x divided by x, we get a 1, so it'll be a minus 1 there. Okay, and once we have this factor, we can set each factor equal to 0 and then solve for x from there. So let's say this is x equal to 0, and the other one is x equal to 1 for this here. Okay, and so that's our 2 solutions. So, and they said x had to be greater than 0. So we're going to pick which solution here. Right, it can be the 0 then, right? So it had to be greater than 0. So it had to be x equal to 1 for this one. Okay, so x equal to 0 doesn't work. So that will be the x value, x equal to 1. And once you have the x value, you have to go back and plug in and solve for the y value. All right, we know y is actually x squared, so we can plug in to solve for y, right? So x squared is just 1 squared. So y will be 1 like that. Okay, so y is also 1. So what's x times y? Well, for this question, it just happened to be x times y is 1 times 1. So it'll still be 1. Okay, so that's our final answer, which is letter A for question 9.